All right, I'm gonna. Okay, here's what I do. So whenever now, this is another tip that people have explained to me about the game. Basically, when you start, it's really hard to connect buildings because you don't have flat surfaces. So what you want to do is just build flat surfaces to the best of your ability using concrete foundations. It allows you to align the buildings more closely together. And so we're going to do that. Okay? All right, there we go. Hey, Casimir. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Dude, this game is a lot of fun. I mean, it's like I said, I didn't know how much fun I was going to have with this game when I first started it, but just setting up all these different systems and watching them go is a blast. Okay, so what we need to do is build a assembler so that we can make modular frames, right? And an assembler takes 2 inputs, okay? But I'm going to try something because I haven't done this yet. What I'm going to try to do is make a vertical construction zone. No, Alex, is that good too, my friend? You don't do flow rates? Me neither, Crispy. I wish it was just pure trigonometry, but it's everything. So what I'm going to try is I'm going to build a vertical operation. And so to do that, I'm just going to kind of see, like, for example, if I want to build a storage container on the bottom, like that's where I want the goods to come out. So what I want on the bottom is the storage container where the resource that I'm building is here. And how tall do I need to make this in order to build on the second level, right? So let's find out. So if I build, like, can I build? Yes, it'll let me do this. Hey, Pizza. Good evening, my friend. How you doing? So if I build like this and then like this, let's see if I can then build another structure on top. So I'm going to check this. We're going to keep building some foundations. 1, 2, like that. Sure. And then the game allows you to clip through pretty much anything, which is really great because it would be too ridiculous if it didn't. But for example, you can see that this is my working extractor, my miner, and it's okay that I just built something over top of it. It doesn't stop it. Whoa. Hey, Dylan. Good evening. I was just talking about you, Dylan, because someone mentioned the Dyson game, and I was saying that you're into that. Crab. I was just thinking about you, Crab. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. You're everything, Pizza, all at once. Alright, so now we have on the bottom our storage container. So let's say what I want to build is the assembler here, maybe, just for fun. And I want to put it here, but it won't let me build it directly on top, right? So I'm going to flip it around and build it like that. Alright, here comes our assembler. It's flying in. There it goes. Yeah, that's it. Dyson Sphere, Dylan. Hey. Little Timmy, good evening. Little Timmy, thank you so much for all your help with this game, and everybody else who's given me tips on YouTube. What I'm trying out here, so Little Timmy has been playing this game a lot and has a lot of knowledge about it, and is basically saying that the clipping thing that I'm referencing being a godsend is new to Update 5, and actually Update 6 is coming out for this game pretty soon, in which more content is being added. So there's still a lot going on in this game, and now what I'm going to do is see if I can fit constructors on top of this. Little Timmy, what I'm just having fun with and experimenting with is building an entirely vertical setup for my modular frames, just for fun. Seeing if I can do it, seeing how that would work logistically. So I'm going to make another little ramp over here, I guess. Oh, that's cool. You're going to start a whole new factory after the update? Alright, so you can see I'm just building ramps, and then I'm going to kind of just start my next platform section up here. Hopefully this is tall enough. So we need to build 2 just regular constructors up on top here. Yep, this looks good. And then feed the ingredients for them down into the assembler. So we want to build a constructor, and we need its output to go over here. And actually what I'm going to do is have the storage container that holds the materials for these on the ground floor too, so I can load it up from the ground, and I can get the goods from the ground too. Okay, so here's my 2 constructors. And for this, I believe what you need for them... actually, you know what? I don't think that this is going to work, because you need plates. And so I don't... Let me see what you need for the modular frame really fast. So if I want to build modular frame, you need iron rods and iron plates. So actually, you know what? I'm not even going to... I can't construct iron plates. They need their own assembler. I'm just going to feed iron plates into this when I want. Hey, Captain Duck. Good evening. Hey, Nick. Good to see you. Is it not working? I can see it now, Captain Duck. I'm glad it works now. I'm sorry, everybody, if it wasn't working. Oh, man, Casimir, yes, it is like the base building in Subnautica, but with even more. It's crazy. You'll be amused, I'm amused at this all the time when I'm just pumping out, like, conveyor belts that are miles long. Oh, this ran out of something. What do you need? You need fuel? Here, take that. Okay. So really, unless I want to start my own complete line for this assembler, all I need is to take away these constructors, and we're just going to have storage facilities on the bottom that will collect everything that we need. I know, isn't that crazy, Captain Duck? The entire factory with our weapons. By the way, everybody, just a point that I want to make. I'm trying some new chat bubbles with a little bit more opacity to see if they're more readable. I don't know if they look good or if they're more readable or if they're just about the same. So we'll just see how that goes. Another thing I want to say is I'm going to put structures down here that bring up the material and then put it back down, and I don't need anything more than that. Nice, Dylan. You've been playing through Elden Ring? Gosh, Elden Ring is so good. It's so massive, too. It's, like, hilariously massive. All right, so all I need to do is build a conveyor belt that goes down. But this is a good opportunity for us to actually get to use some lifts. I don't use lifts too often. So what I might then do is turn this thing around. Dinos? Let me see if I can... There's one right there, Captain Duck. It's like a... This guy is peaceful, though. Oh, cool. Yeah, he's got, like, a really tiny head. And nicely about the game, he doesn't do damage to your stuff when he walks through it. He doesn't break anything. He just kind of does his thing. He just walked right through me. So that's friendly. They sure are, Nick. And I mean, it's like Casimir said, it's kind of like Subnautica. I'll tell you, a great thing about this game, too, is if you make a mistake and when you want to disassemble your factory, you push F to use the disassembler, and you get all of the resources that the building took when disassembling it, so you don't lose anything. It's fantastic. It really incentivizes like you to just rebuild everything. So if this is the output, and I was going to have this be the input up here, I think I can get away with doing this on just one floor. But if I want to be fancy, I'll do it fancy style. So what I'm going to do is just have some fun. I'm going to build some of these up. Oh wait, where's the input for these? I think it's the other way around. I think I need these the other way around. The input for this is, yeah, they're right there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to build a storage facility that dumps out that way, and then one right next to it that also dumps out that way. Okay? And then... I know! Yes, Captain Duck, 100% of resources back. I'm the same way. I don't like to take down what I've done either. Alright, so there's my things up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to build an elevator for my goods. So I'm going to build a conveyor, and it's just going to kind of... I want it to go down lower, though. Let me see if I can get it aimed right. I'll try to do it like this. So watch this. If you click it, and then you rotate it like this, and then you can Z up like that. There we go. And then that should work, where I can just be like, hey, there, perfect. So this elevator will shoot the goods. They might not be moving in the right direction, though. That might be a problem. We'll have to see how that's going. Oh, fuse broken. I ran out of power down here. Okay. Which one of you ran out of power? Did you all run out of power? Oh, God. I'm burning through power way too fast. Oh, Feeple, you have no idea. No, I wish I was efficient, but you know me, Feeple. I'm the least efficient person you'll ever see. No, look at my conveyor belts, Feeple. These conveyor belts right here run for days. I mean, absolutely miles away. So, I wish I was efficient, but no. I'm trying to be sneaky about it. Yeah, I want hypertubes. I want to try to get the trucks working for sure. All right, so I ran out of biomass, so I got to take all of it out that I made. Give me everything. All right. Okay, well, I'm going to need to get this working because I'm going to run out of power. I'm going to have to be This is why it's tough. Like, you have to chainsaw all day long, unfortunately. You have fuel. Do you have fuel? Oh, you have some. It's just not all of it had fuel. Oh, okay. It's not everything. It's just some of it. Oh, thank you, little Timmy. Also try the resource sink and item shop. There's good blueprints in there. Perfect, Timmy. Thank you. It is satisfactory. It's hilarious, Captain Doug. I think you dig it, my friend. Oh my god, I broke another fuse. That means something doesn't have fuel in it. You don't. Okay. Here, take 100. Take a C note. Do you have fuel? Take 100. Do you have fuel? Take 100. Alright, who's got fuel? You got fuel? You got some. Take another 50. Let's get fuel going so that we can mess around a little bit before everything blows up in our face. Alright, hopefully that'll do it. Yes, you can. There's like a space project. Check this out. There's my space elevator right there. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, Dylan, is trying to get my coal power set up. Alright, so to do that, let me just finish this little project really quickly. Alright, so I'm just going to build another lift that kind of goes from here up to about there and see if we can... oops, is that going to connect? That might not work. No, that's not going to work. I got to mess with this. All right, let me try this again. Why don't you set the lift up here? Yep. And then shoot all the way up. There. Does that work? No, now it's too tall. Oh my gosh. I'm having a difficulty aiming this. All right, let's see. Maybe it's not lined up in the exact way that the other one was. Let's see if I can get this right. Come on now. Work with me. All right, maybe if I actually let's see. Yeah, I didn't beat Red Dead either. Red Dead 2 either, Casimir. Let's see. If I could just see exactly... I think it's just off-center. Like, I think the problem is that it's too steep. It looks horrible. I might not be able to get this dream working, but that's okay. In the meantime, what I can do is just kind of do this inelegantly. Aww. Let me go up here and see what the problem is. Sometimes it's hard. I think the issue is just that... You know what I'm going to do? Sometimes it's easier just to do it like this. I'll just move the storage facility and see if I can build a conveyor belt that kind of comes down here. And then we'll build a storage facility like over here. And turn it around. And this should work. Oh no. Well... I'll have to delete this, but this I'm getting closer. There it is. Okay, great. So you need one of you needs plates, and I have like 13, so you can have some of these. And then the other one needs bars. So let's make some modular frames, shall we? Let's see if we can make any. Oh, that's a good idea, Dylan. I like that. Yeah, people. I could do worse, I guess. Okay. So this needs power. So we're going to just kind of build a power pole here and connect it to this one there. And then this should start working. Hopefully. You going to start making... Yeah, but I need more plates by a mile. I have plates right here, I think. Did you make the plates for us? Yeah, you got 87. That'll do. I'll take out 87 of these plates, and we'll just kind of go back here and throw these around. Here we go. And what I'm going to do is put plates in this. I'm going to split my stack. I don't want to carry put all of them in. Oh, that's bars. Never mind. Put them in here. Yep. Throw them in there. There you go. All right, now that'll eventually start making modular frames. Now, let's get back to it. Okay, everybody. This is where I need some help, which is on this water. So I have to get all of this water to my coal. I don't want to mess with the biomass anymore. I need to set this up immediately. I have this pipeline. This pipeline is going everywhere, but I don't know why the water isn't coming in. So, I'm with you, Casimir. I like turn-based stuff more and more as well. I like to really stop and think about it. And certain, real-time combat games or ATV games can really put too much pressure on my brain. So Little Timmy, anybody who's played this game, is there a visual indicator on the pipe of water pressure? Is that what this means? Or how do I know if water is going in the pipe? Testing Don't Click says, hello, by the way, my friend. Liquids require some head lift to climb up. Okay, so I did see that. We were talking about these pipeline pumps, but I wasn't sure when I would need to use them. So just any time I have an incline, do I need to use the head lift? Oh, check the contents with E. Interesting. It's getting no water. Oh my gosh, thank you. The rings will oscillate, says Dylan. Okay, perfect. So I'm getting no water. I've completely botched this. So we're going to have to go all the way back and try and get water set up. Thank you. Okay, let's see what we can do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. Okay, so my goal then is to... Yeah, I have a massive incline over here. I don't think any of this is getting water, to be perfectly honest. Nope. Yeah, because this is the source way back here. Check me out. Look at this waterfall, by the way. It's amazing. I mean, that drop-off is terrifying, right? But this is where we get the Caterium. This is the closest Caterium we could find. And here's our pump as well. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot of lift. I know, Captain Duck. Isn't it hilarious how long the pipe is? All right, so let's see. Is any water... Okay, there's some water, right? But then there's zero flow rate. So what I need to do is start putting in these pumps. There you go, Nick. I like what you're saying. I need to switch this around to be like this. And then apparently it needs power, so we'll hook it up to our power. I'll build another pole, and we'll set it up here. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see if this baby goes. It's chugging. Yep, the initial pump gives some lift, so maybe I didn't need to send so much. Oh, wow, okay, so it looks like this if it's getting water. Okay. This game is hilarious. All right, here we go, everybody. We're going to go up here and see what's happening. All right, yep. Okay, so look at this. This is the visual cue that water is happening. The rings kind of open and close, and it's blue. So let's see if we're moving water. Yeah, Testy, we got it. Oh, Captain Duck, I'm just like you. My vertigo, like my fear of heights, triggers for sure in games like this even when I'm close to a digital edge. It's no joke. Check my pressure still, Alex? I will. I'm going to go along the entire pipeline, Alex, and we're going to check it. Thank you, everybody, for all your help. I really appreciate it. You're wonderful helpers. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm making a fool of myself left and right, but I'm having fun anyway. I mean, people, if this isn't a conveyor belt for the ages... By the way, let's just ride our conveyor belt. It moves slowly, but if we add our own speed on top of the conveyor speed... Uh-oh, wait a minute. Is it moving? Did we get a stop? Let me see. Oh, no, it's still going. Let's check the lift. The flow rate's pretty good. Oh, is it supposed to, like, drop like that so much? Does the flow rate generally vary? That was weird. It's going. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, looks good. Looks good. You sure are, Nick. A very helpful demon. Oh, boy. They're pretty funky, says testing. Uh oh, we lost it. We lost it, everybody. Alright, this incline up here takes too much of it. So we're going to need to add boost. Now, when you guys are adding the boost, the pipeline pump, is it best to add it before the incline or like after it? I feel like I should add it like right here, but I don't know. Or maybe it doesn't matter too much. Alright, we're going to use this power line and let's see what happens. At the bottom. Thank you, Alex. That makes sense. Alright, here we go. We're shooting the water. Now we're back up. Just before the drop-off, says Dylan. Thank you. Okay. Let's see if we can get the water going again. It's not... I mean, it looks okay. Let's see how we're going. Let's see how it goes. Okay, testing. Thank you. Yeah, just need to wait for it to flow. That makes sense. Well, let's see how we're doing. There's... Oh, let's just wait for it. Yeah, it has to flow all the way from over there. Indeed, Nick. Very smart. But I think this will fill up with water. I think eventually, once the water pumps over here, we'll get there. We just have to wait for all of this water to move because it wasn't moving before. So let's see if that happens. Let's see if we can actually see the water start to stack up. Yeah, here it comes. Very slowly. Look at that. By 1/10 of a unit, the water is coming in. That's cool. 1 second. I'm just going to turn some settings down. I was dropping some frames. Okay, little Timmy, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Let's see. Sometimes I could get away with higher settings when I'm just playing the game, you know, on my own. But once I start streaming it, it's almost like the strain on the system is so high that I need to readjust the settings sometimes. Try to keep the frame rate stable. I'm greedy. I really try to run games at like the best settings, and it's not the best habit, but I want them to be beautiful. Alright, so let's see. Here's our plant, and eventually we've got coal coming in. Water should come in. So let's hook this baby up to our power situation and see what happens. I'm just going to throw this thing in to the grid. Right now, it's not doing anything. Oh, it needs power to even turn on? Let's see how this thing is going. Okay, here comes water. I have not played it yet, Nick. Is it good? Alright, so we're burning fuel. And now it lost its water, sort of. Here it comes. Alright, Dylan. Take care, my friends. Always good to see you. Have a good one. It's burning indeed. So, is this... If this is my power grid, now this is how much I'm using in right here. And this is how much I have as capacity. So it looks like we're killing it.